What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Pre-Race Pulse right here on Racing America, episode 18. And you know what? It's time for the playoffs. Let's call this the Playoff Pulse because the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs are getting set to begin at Darlington Raceway this week. I'm your host, Alan Cavano. We will preview it all. Cup, Truck, Xfinity Series, way out on the other side of the country. We've got it all covered for you. But as first, we always start with the news. The biggest off-track news of the week is what's happening down in the Truck Series. Ram and Colleague Racing announced a partnership. That means Colleague Racing will field five trucks next season in the Truck Series for 2026. Remember, Ram is coming back as a manufacturer into NASCAR, and they are starting this partnership with Colleague Racing. Right now, Colleague Racing has 0 trucks in the Truck Series, so this is a big undertaking. Still a lot of details to be filled out. Who's going to drive? Who's going to be the crew chiefs for all these trucks? How are they going to build all these teams in just a few months? February, not that far away, but that was the big news. Ram coming back into NASCAR, teaming with Colleague Racing. Colleague Racing will have 5 trucks in the series next year. For the future, we don't know. Colleague Racing is still going to be a Chevy team in the Cup Series, in the Xfinity Series. Will that change in the future? That remains to be seen, but we're happy to have Ram back in NASCAR. Big news for 2026 already. In the Cup Series, the playoff field is set, and no one is breathing a bigger sigh of relief than Alex Bowman. He went into Daytona last week as the last driver on that bubble line, and he is thanking Ryan Blaney for allowing no new winners in Daytona last week. Remember, Alex Bowman crashed early on in that Daytona race, had to sit there and wait to see the outcome. But Bowman made it, meaning all 4 drivers from Hendrick Motorsports will compete for a title. Bowman's teammates, William Byron, Kyle Larson, they start the playoff on top of the standings. 10 races to determine a champion. It all starts at Darlington Raceway. We'll preview the track coming up here in just a second. The Truck Series, they will start their playoff run in Darlington as well this weekend. Xfinity, they still have a few more races to go before their playoff run starts. Xfinity Series out in Portland this week. Series leader, Connor Zilisch, on a heck of a run right now. Technically, he got the win in Daytona last week, even though he had to get out of the car. He started the race. Parker Kligerman got the win in Daytona, but Connor technically getting the win. We'll see what Connor can do this weekend. He is supposed to race, put it on him at a road course out in Portland. We know what he'll be doing next season. It was announced he will be full-time Cup Series driver for Trackhouse Racing. That's next season in 2026. This year still has some work to do to close out the regular season as champion. Put that playoff points, pad that a little bit more before the playoffs start to see what he can do. Connor Zilisch on a road course once again in Portland, trying to get another victory on the season. This week's Hot Topics, playoffs. Yeah, the Cup Series starting at Darlington. The track so nice they nicknamed it twice, the Lady in Black. The track too tough to tame. 16 drivers going for that one championship that will be awarded down in Phoenix. Of course, they will pare down the field round by round, but it all starts at one of the toughest tracks in all of NASCAR. Can somebody finally repeat? Joey Logano going for back-to-back title, along with the Truck Series. Corey Heim trying to finish off what has been a great season, but is it that great if you don't finish it off with a title? We shall see. He starts his title run as well as the rest of the Truck Series field this weekend at Darlington. As for the Xfinity Series, they're out in Portland this week. A few more races for them before they start their playoff run, where Connor Zilisch trying to get another win on the series for this year to try to pad that point lead, be the regular season champion, and collect another checkered flag. Doing it with that, injured collarbone, but it's a road course. Of course, he'll be the favorite out there trying to get another win on the season. As for the Cup race, the Southern 500, one of the crown jewels. There'll be some other faces in there. Derek Kraus will get in a Cup Series ride, the number 44 for Team New York Racing Chevrolet. He'll be in the field once again. And the number 66, Garage 66 Ford, will be driven by Timmy Hill at Darlington. For more on these stories, don't forget to head to Racing America on SI. Let's preview the track. It's one of the crown jewels of NASCAR for many reasons. One of the oldest tracks in all of NASCAR, Darlington Raceway. 1.366 miles, 2 different shaped ends. One corner is wider, one corner is tighter. But it's so narrow for these drivers to make it around. You have to run the top side of the track. That's why they say you can't only race the field, you have to race the racetrack at Darlington. If you don't, you get that Darlington stripe and you can take yourself out just by making one mental error. The Southern 500, you ask the drivers, it is such a mental race because it is so hard. It is so hot inside the car and you have to be on it for all 500 miles. It is also the race where we probably will see the most amount of pit stops throughout the night. So everybody has to be on top of their game. The driver, the crew chief, the pit crew alike. It is one of the toughest tracks in NASCAR. They call it the track too tough to tame because if you win there, you have earned it. And it is a heck of a way to start off the playoffs. If you win there, it is an automatic ticket to the next round. Drivers just trying to survive, yes, but a win gets you to that next round with nothing more to worry about in trying to get that next step and get yourself a cup title. Let's predict some winners. Connor Zilisch on a road course, you got to go with him. So I'm picking him out in Portland because he's put it on him the rest of the time. Doesn't have any cup drivers in there, kind of, the SVGs of the world. I think it's going to be a Connor weekend out in Portland. For the Truck Series, the best of the best win at Darlington. Who's better than Corey Heim this year in the Truck Series? I think he gets it done, starts the playoffs off right for him. And then we go to the Southern 500. Let's go back earlier in the year in Darlington. William Byron dominated the race in Darlington. But a late mistake, a miscalculation, it cost them the win. I don't think that happens again. William Byron had a great regular season. He was the champ, the fastest car all year. I think he sets the tone of the playoffs and wins the Southern 500 on Sunday night. Let us know who you're picking for the win, maybe even a champion down in the comments. I'd love to hear if you think Willie B can get it done as the Southern 500 winner, maybe even the champion of everything. You can catch us here every other Thursday right here on Racing America, 6 p.m. Eastern, as we preview the upcoming races. The playoffs are getting started. We're about to crown a champion. I can't wait for the next 10 weeks. Make sure you give us a follow. Stay up to date on everything you need to know about NASCAR right here on Racing America. I'm Alan Cavana. Have a great weekend.